Saudi krap, welcome to Phuket Extra on this Monday, June 4th. I'm JP Mestanza, and we've got the results of our online poll, which asked you if marijuana should be made legal in Thailand. Stick around for the end to find out how you all voted. Now, here's the news you need to know. Did you know that the speedboats at Rawai Beach were being pumped with fuel that was transported on the back of pickup trucks and Songteo buses right by the beach? Well, it's illegal, and now officials are taking action. The dangerous practice of refueling right out in the open in Rawai Beach, it's been an ongoing issue, and Rawai Mayor Arun Solos did admit that he was aware of it, but that they need help from the local Energy Ministry office to take action. While action is, quote, set to take place this week, which usually means issuing fines, officials did say they will draw up plans to create a safe place in the area where the boats can be refueled to reduce the risk of spillage or exposure to other humans. Officials also admitted that the practice takes place in Chungtalay as well. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Whose car is this? Police are now looking for the driver of a white Fortuner registered as a Phuket taxi after it ended up buried in undergrowth in a field in Talang on Monday morning. Police say the vehicle wiped out a roadside sign and came to rest after hitting a power pole as rescue workers were called to the scene on Route 4030 in Talang at about 6:30 a.m. Monday morning. When authorities arrived, no one was inside the car or anywhere near the scene, and police believe the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel before the crash. They're now trying to track down the driver who fled. A short circuit in the power supply room is believed to have started Friday's fire at the Dara Hotel, located across from Central Festival Mall in the Dara Samut intersection. 10 fire trucks took 30 minutes to put out the blaze on Friday afternoon, which began at about 1:30 p.m. and luckily no injuries were reported as a result of the fire, and it had no effect on hotel guests. The fire did cause around 1 million baht worth of damages to equipment inside the hotel. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Sit tight, Phuket Extra will be right back after this.
Patong's favorite steakhouse for the past 20 years. For more, find Sam's Steaks and Grill on Facebook. When you think of steaks, think Sam's.
Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Officials in Phuket are now seeking investors to join a public-private partnership to fund the long-awaited light rail project and the Patong Tunnel project. The long-talked-about light rail project, which is expected to connect Tanun in Phang Nga all the way to the Chalong Circle with 23 station stops, it's estimated to cost about 39 billion baht, and officials estimate to start construction sometime in 2019. Meanwhile, the Patong Tunnel project is estimated to cost nearly 14 billion baht, with plans to put a 2-lane tunnel road spanning 1.85 kilometers with ramps in both Patong and Katu. Both mega projects have already been approved by the cabinet in Bangkok, although the light rail project has already seen an environmental impact assessment done and submitted. For more on all of this, visit thephuket.news.com. A group of activists are saying that police stings on sex workers should be made illegal, calling authorities' efforts to arrest prostitutes as entrapment and a violation of human rights. The claims were made during a workshop on anti-human trafficking policy over the weekend in Bangkok by activists from the Empower Foundation, an organization that looks out for the rights of sex workers. And one representative is calling on the government to stop entrapping women and introduce policies that would prevent their exploitation during the trade. It all comes just a day before Anti-Human Trafficking Day on Tuesday, June 5. As the representative applauds police efforts to stamp out the criminal elements surrounding prostitution, but says that police still consider many of them human trafficking victims. And that's not the case for most women, they say, who enter the trade, seeing it as a legitimate way to earn money for their families. Still, Police Lieutenant Colonel Kritat Wamson, a deputy director in the Anti-Human Trafficking Division, says police are simply complying with the laws regarding prostitution, specifically the 2008 law on prevention and suppression of prostitution in Thailand, lest they be considered negligent in their duty. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. And that's it for Phuket Extra today. We'll end with the results of our online poll, which asked you if marijuana should be made legal in Thailand. 50% of you voted outright, yes, marijuana in all its forms should be made legal and possession, use, and sale should be fully unregulated. Meanwhile, 38% of you voted yes, but only to decriminalize it and keep it strictly regulated, as done in the US and in Amsterdam. Only 6% of you voted no. Currently, marijuana is still a drug under Thailand law, and its use for medical purposes requires strict legal control measures, although discussions are now ongoing to have medical research involving humans. Thanks to everyone who voted, and keep an eye out for our next poll. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thanks for watching, and until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.